Today I'm sharing fall items that will instantly elevate your wardrobe for 2025. So excited to collaborate with Petite Studio again for this video. I've worked with them in the past, and one thing I love about them is that they're a slow fashion indie brand creating limited edition and curated clothing products specifically designed for petite girls. They're actually run by a team of petites in New York City, which is so cool. And before I move on to sharing some fun items that will elevate your fall style for this year, I do have a code with them. So my standing code is elana10. You can use this anytime, but I do have a code exclusive for their promotion that's going on right now, which is elana20. That'll give you 20% off your entire order. So let's go ahead and get started with the first item, which are jackets. Now, one way you can instantly elevate your fall wardrobe for 2025 or any year are layering outerwear pieces. I want to share some cool jackets that they have for this year. They are just so fun and so unique. So first one is obviously what I'm wearing here. This is called the Ashley jacket. This is in a beautiful suede khaki green color. I love the texture. Just suede for fall is perfect texture, gorgeous, super elevating. This has beautiful button detailing. The hemline is stretchy and fitted. And then the sleeves are more of like a looser, oversized fit, but the sleeves aren't long and they are cuffed at the wrist. So it makes it a lot more easy and wearable. And look, it's not too long in the sleeves too. You can also roll them up like I have here. I just love the fit. You could wear it open or closed, and either way it looks just so cool and just has a really nice fun shape to it that is cut for petite proportions really well. The next jacket, this is called the Bryce Barn jacket, which barn jackets are so fun for fall this year. This is Petite Studio's version. I'm wearing this in a double extra small. Runs a little big. You can say true to size or you can size down. It just has a more of like a looser, relaxed fit to it. What I love is the pattern on the inside, and then if you roll the cuffs, you have that pattern just peek through with beautiful just black brown tones to it, and you have the toggles here. I also love the hemline. It has a curve on the side, which makes it very petite friendly and flattering. I love the contrasting collar. The black suede is just so beautiful. This is a heavier jacket. It'll keep you really warm and just super stylish and just different and fun. And then on the waist here, you can actually cinch it in and give yourself a more fitted shape if you don't want like a straight up and down shape or structure to the jacket. You have pockets going on as well. And this is just a really well made awesome jacket for petites that's so different than what you see. You see a lot of barn jackets that honestly look quite similar to each other on the internet, but this one is different. And I'm not gonna lie, I specifically asked Petite Studio, can I please review your Haggard trench coat? I've been wanting to review this trench coat since I started partnering with them earlier this year in the spring, and I finally got my hands on one. I'm so excited. I'm wearing this in a size double extra small. This is fully lined and it's a lighter weight trench coat. It isn't super heavy or thick, but it has a beautiful drape to it. And what I love is the contrasting brown detailing in here. So you have the buttons, you have the sleeves on the trench as well. So when you cuff them, you have this beautiful brown texture. And the collar as well, if you pull it up, you can see that beautiful brown patch detailing on it, which is just gorgeous. And this is in their khaki color, the Haggard trench coat. Again, beautiful drape, not overly big and baggy in the body at all. It also, the length is perfect below calf, just perfect spot for me. And then what I love is that the belt isn't overly long either. I feel like a lot of trench coats, the belt is too long, which is kind of annoying sometimes. And I usually have to tuck it into the pockets. This one I don't have to do that. I could just leave it as is. Last jacket I wanted to share is the Dominique suede blazer. This one also has that fun pattern going on the sleeves. If you cuff it here, like that is just so pretty and different, and I love it. And you also have that beautiful suede on the jacket, the blazer, that just makes it look so fall. It's fully lined, you have pockets as well. This is a more like boyfriend kind of straight up and down fit, but you also have padded shoulders, very tailored and sharp in the shoulders. So since this blazer looked quite masculine, I decided to pair it with my more feminine pieces. I love doing that, mixing masculine pieces with more feminine pieces, like this flared flared knit mini skirt with some ballet flats, and I think it just looked so perfect, the combination for me at least. But you can also style this in other ways that's true to your style. This is in their, I believe, caramel color, just really rich, deep. This is so soft. And then a couple sweaters that will definitely elevate your style for fall 2025 are these beautiful mohair knits. This is the Carissa top. I love the open neckline, very petite flattering. I love the beautiful contrasting buttons going all the way down. It's super soft in a very warm sweater. This one I would suggest if the weather is quite cool and cold, because this is something I would personally wear this for winter because of just how thick and warm it is. Especially where I live, our fall isn't too cold yet. When it gets into winter, this is something that's really nice to have. I also love the sleeve length. A lot of tops like this that have these balloon sleeves are just still a touch too long, but this one isn't. It's just perfect length. It cut for petite. Also, you have that beautiful knitting going on in the bodice here that's just so detailed and fine and just gorgeous. And then they also have that detailing on the cuffs on the wrist here too. And this is a sweater, has a slight itch to it, so I would recommend wearing like a thin layer underneath this. I styled it with these jeans from them too, which I'll move on to next. These are called the Bentley Relaxed Cropped Jeans. This is a heavyweight denim, just so you know. It's heavy, so thick and durable. Like the stitching is your thick, stiff, rigid, heavyweight denim. Just think that. These are it. Beautiful, like straight wide leg fit. The rinse on this is so beautiful. Just like this dark blue. And it is so flattering everywhere. I mean, I've mentioned I believe they're called their Billy Crop Flare jeans, which I'll insert footage here. Those are just one of my favorites. Wanted to mention them again because you can get them as part of the promotion as well. And they are so flattering, hit me right at my natural waistline, give me beautiful shape around my hips and thighs. And then they have like a subtle flare at the ankle, nothing overly dramatic, but just a little bit where it just suits a petite frame and proportion perfectly. It's like not too dramatic. The color is beautiful. The fit is amazing. And this is another option that is so lovely for fall and winter. It just looks and feels high-end, expensive, durable, structured, just a very cool elevated jean. Also comes in white, which I'll insert the footage here. Honestly, white jeans are such a hit or miss if you're petite. It's really hard finding like the perfect pair of white jeans. These ones are stunning, you guys. I know I review jeans a lot. I recommend a lot of jeans. Still will, right? I have a lot of jeans I really like. I test out a lot of different brands and different jeans. Like for a petite brand, I expect them to have wonderful jeans, and I have zero complaints about their jeans. They are fit, proportioned out for a short person really well. The back pocket placement, which I talked about before, it's not too high, it's not too low, it's not too spread apart, it's not too close together, it's not too big or not too small. Like the perfect pocket placement with position, everything. Then you have the rise. Perfect, like great high rise. Then you have the inseam, which is just really well. And one thing people also don't think about when it comes to jeans and petite is the knee to heel ratio, where the knee bend is and placed. Perfect for these jeans, which a lot of brands honestly miss in even petite jeans, I have to say. This one is actually proportioned and counted really, really well. So yes, investment piece, all the tailoring and cut, everything is just done to perfection. Then with those white jeans, you probably saw this beautiful mohair sweater. This is the paisley sweater. Also just so pretty. Can I say just how pretty is this blue? I know this is kind of like looks more for spring. Winter would also look wonderful. Like winter, spring, I feel like this is like the sweater to wear. It's thick just like the previous one, but this one is a crew neckline with the functioning buttons. Buttons are stunning, and this is a very warm sweater. Again, it does have a slight itch to it, so this is a sweater, especially mohair sweaters, you want to wear like a really thin thermal light layer underneath this to prevent that. This is something that will keep you super warm if the temperature is really cool, really cold. I love, again, the subtle balloon sleeves. Again, with the balloon sleeve, like every little detail is scaled down and kind of like almost shrunken for shorter girls. So the sleeves are not overly big and baggy. Like the volume of them, like they scale that down. The shoulder seams, the body, the width, it's not too boxy or big, the length of everything, obviously, just lots of little details that are accounted for short girls that I so appreciate. Next up is the Bethany blouse. This one is so fun. You have a Western Indian inspired, again, detailing to it, but it also looks quite feminine with the collar, the shoulders here, the way they gathered the fabric. This is a fitted design, and you can actually cinch it in the back even more if you want it way more fitted. I think that would look really pretty too. And buttons are functioning all the way through, but I think a fun way to style this, for me at least, is pairing it with like a really feminine piece like this little mini skirt. This would also look really pretty with like black jeans, white denim jeans. This is not super thick and heavy. This is a little bit thinner, but still has a good weight to it. And I like the thickness and the fabric of this because it also makes it easier to layer as well. Those were some fall items that will elevate your wardrobe for this year and coming years. Everything just wonderful, made to perfection, especially if you're petite, the quality, the fit, everything. So all of this is linked down below according to the number you saw on screen. And again, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!